Alright, another adventure out of the way. I guess now it's time to start working on the storage house. I do have plenty of room here. I'm going to have to do some terraforming, flatten the land a little bit, fill in this giant gaping hole over here so that we don't actually fall into a cave. But, I think I can make it work. I've done a lot of terraforming lately anyway, and I do need a place to put all of my things because it's getting ridiculous. So, I guess we ought to go ahead and get to work, huh? We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Hey campers, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's S'mores here, and today we are finally tackling the chest monster. And to do that, we are going to head into the nether and collect some more crimson wood. I really don't want to be back in here. Why am I using a shovel? Let me switch to the axe, okay? Much easier. Being in the nether has me all backwards. Golly. All this fire, it's terrifying in here. So yeah, like I said in the intro, we're finally going to get started on the storehouse, the storage room, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it is well past time that we figured that out. Having to dig through 8 or 9 chests to figure out where any of my items are. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. So we're finally going to get somewhat organized. I do have a pretty cool tutorial that I found for the storage house, so we will be following that, and that will be linked down below like all the other tutorials have been. I'm pretty excited to finally get this over with, have everything in one central location, and get rid of the random bone meal compost rig that I've constructed, and all of the furnaces, and just everything will have a nice place of its own. I have everything that I need in this one chest right by where I already have the land marked out. I've already done the terraforming and everything off camera because God bless, I think one of the next things we're going to do is get some blacksmiths, like some toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, whatever, because doing all of this with just iron tools, all the terraforming, it's been a lot. It's a lot easier to do it with iron tools than it is with stone tools. I'm sure you can agree, but diamond tools would be a whole lot better, and since I am fiercely adverse to mining, we're gonna go probably the villager route. I do have this mod that adds these pretty flowers on cherry wood, so I'm using that and the crimson wood. I think it looks very nice together, the pink and then like the magenta of the crimson wood. You would think the crimson wood would be more crimson, and I think it is when you're not using a texture pack, but I like the more magenta color now that the texture pack gives me. But yeah, the mod that adds these leaves onto the the cherry wood is so pretty, and it just gives it just a little bit more personality. I think I did something wrong here. There we go. I'm just gonna continue going out this way. This storehouse was pretty easy to build. Oops, did not mean to do that. It didn't take too long to build it. It's pretty small in terms of like storage houses, and I think at some point I will need to make a bigger one because I hoard. I hoard my items and it's a problem. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but I record the voiceover after the fact. I don't usually record voice while I'm playing. So my episodes are filmed a couple weeks in advance just because I play Minecraft a lot. So I already know what's going to happen in the future, and I can already tell you that I run out of space in this storehouse fairly quickly. So I'm not entirely sure yet if I want to go the route of building another bigger like warehouse slash storehouse, or I don't know why I took so long to choose an item there. That was weird. Or, so option one is warehouse, like build an area where it's like a giant building that stores like a ton of items. Option two would be have each section of the land that we live in have its own storehouse. Like I could convert this to like maybe it just holds personal items, and maybe the farming district has its own like a silo or a windmill or something to hold crops, and like the barn holds animal stuff. The Fletchers have their own, so if you guys like one option or the other or both, I could have a giant warehouse and also do the individual thing. Then let me know. Like, I'm always down for suggestions. I do wish I had a mod that added more tree types without having to add entire biomes, like biomes of plenty or the biomes you'll go. I think those are what those mods are called. Like the azalea mod that I have adds azalea wood, which I freaking love the azalea wood, but it just added a new wow, what are words, holy crap. It added a new wood type without adding a whole new like azalea biome, which would be cool, but dealing with all that lag does not sound appeasing. Also, speaking of mods, I am like so very close to learning how to mod myself because I really want more too tall flowers. I have the Better Spring to Life mod that adds like the mood blooms that you guys see and those too tall white flowers that I'm not about to try to pronounce right now. But I really wish there were more mods out there that added like just too tall flowers. Like other flowers would be great, but we have plenty of other flowers. Although I could do with like another black flower that isn't the wither rose, because I don't think I can get the wither rose right now in peaceful mode. I did add a mod called Peaceful Progression. I'll have to like look into it more to figure out what else that mod does. I know it gives me an easier way of getting certain items that I wouldn't be able to get in peaceful mode otherwise, because I would have to kill mobs for them, and whoops, didn't mean to throw that. I am not the greatest at fighting things, hence the peaceful mode. But if you guys know of any mods out there that run on the latest update 1.21.5, because that's what I'm on, feel free to let me know. That would be great, because I've searched high and low on both CurseForge and Modrinth, and not exactly what I haven't quite found what exactly I'm looking for. So it's either that or I buckle down and learn how to mod myself, which seems like so much work. It was a lot of work when I learned how to make poses for The Sims 3, and that was a long time ago. Speaking of Sims 3 though, do you guys play any other games other than Minecraft? Obviously, I'm assuming that since you're watching this video, you probably play Minecraft. Me personally, I play so much Sims. I haven't played it recently because The Sims 3 is one of those games where you start playing and then you kind of just, it takes over your entire life. But that is one of my favorite games. And Animal Crossing, I freaking love Animal Crossing. I think I might make videos on it again. I don't want to be strictly a Minecraft channel. I would love to upload other videos. I'm just trying to get into the groove of uploading videos again, if that makes sense. But Animal Crossing is one of those ones where I would 100% record again and upload. And then lately, I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, which is an MMORPG. It is a subscription base, so I pay like $15 a month. And oh my gosh, in terms of storyline, that is one of the best games I've ever played. Like, those writers need a kiss on the forehead and also a stern talking to, because there's no reason for them to be that good at breaking my heart every expansion. But God, I have been back into it because it's one of those games like The Sims 3 where like I'll play for a while and then, you know, I stop playing for a little while and then I get sucked right back in. So that's what I've been playing lately, is Final Fantasy 14. And then there's like other little games that I play here or there. Hollow Knight is one that I haven't played in a while, but I love that one too. The barn's looking good. I gotta fill in the walls, but oh, it's turning out so good. I love it. Okay, I am going to finish the walls and the inside decorating and all that fun stuff, and I'll come back to you guys once it is finished. Hollow Knight is one that I've played and haven't finished. Persona 5 is another one that I love and haven't finished, but God, it has such a good soundtrack. If you guys are into video game soundtracks, Persona 5 is definitely one that you need to listen to. Top tier. Alright, decorating's done. So now what we're doing is sorting all of the items. I have a texture pack that makes the item frames invisible. Pretty cool. So I am labeling all of the things so that I remember where everything is, and we're throwing everything into these boxes so we can finally get rid of those chest monsters. They have been there for dang near 300 days now, and God bless it. It's been a long time coming. Now, because like I said, this isn't a super big storage house, I have doubled up on some of the wood. So the azalea and the jungle, nope, not jungle. The azalea trees and the acacia trees are in the same box together. I have them kind of alphabetical top to bottom. So the azalea and the acacia are together, and then there's birch, and then there's cherry, and then I have all three of the oaks, the dark oak, the regular oak, and the pale oak. And then in the middle, I'm doing jungle and bamboo since they're together. Actual bamboo I'm keeping in the farm area, but like bamboo blocks and stuff will be with the jungle. And then we have the mangrove down here. And then we'll have the spruce in that chest right off to the right at the top, and our nether woods, so the crimson and the warp wood, and the chest down in the bottom. So all the woods are in this corner, and then we have like our flowers in one chest, and like dirt and sand and gravel in one chest. So I just lump those all together. A couple small chests for like valuables and extra armor, chests for job blocks and like utility blocks, and then all of our mining things in the chests on the other side. So stone, blackstone, diorite, all that. You guys will see it in just a second. But oh my gosh, it feels so good to be organized and to be able to just come into a place and know exactly. I do that so much. Oh my gosh, I accidentally hit those things all the time. Alright, it feels nice to be able to just go into some place and just know exactly where everything is, and to just be able to go straight to what I want. And of course, since we built a new building and a new color, that means we have a new tent. So I am just going to build a cute little campsite with purple wool to just tie in the purple and pink agenda since the storage house is pink and like a magenta color. I figured an actual purple wool will kind of like, you know, bring more of a purple vibe. I think I've pretty much got this campsite down packed. I got it down to memory now. The only thing I don't have down, unfortunately, is the exact amount of each item that I need to build this thing. So I have to go back and forth a couple of times to get more items. But I know which items I need, and I know how to build it without having to look at a tutorial. So pretty proud of myself for that. Now one day, oh gosh, I will get good, because what is this? What is this? What is my axe? Alright, we'll get better at building without making mistakes. But one day, I think I'll build enough so that I won't have to look into tutorials for anything anymore. I'll be able to just build a house and it'll be mine and I won't have to use a tutorial. But until that day, we will just be using tutorials. Wouldn't a purple tree be so pretty? Do you think I should try to build a custom tree with like amethyst? I have found an amethyst geode. Or do you think that looked too... Maybe I'll do that in like a magic forest type vibe. What do you guys think? Should I do a magic forest and do like custom magic trees? Do an amethyst tree, or maybe like a, what is the blue stuff you find in ocean monuments? I can't think of what it's called right now, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I think that'd be fun. I do kind of have an idea of like an enchanted forest type of vibe, but I don't know exactly what I want to put into it. But yeah, that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my building this storage house in this cute little campsite. And if you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment. Feel free to share with your friends and to subscribe. I'm almost at 50 subscribers and I'm so thankful for all the support that I've been getting on these videos. I try to comment on everyone's comments. It helps that there's only like 3 or 4 people who consistently comment, and I love them so dearly for that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!